Interesting. So now we have to worry about those guys on top of Rivache. I want to say they at least seem a bit friendlier. Yeah, he didn't kick a table in front of us. That's something. Or sick a bunch of attack dogs on us. Or maybe they see us as so little of a threat, they think they can screw with us. That is not out of the realm of possibility. What you think about, Ellie? You okay? Are you feeling unwell? No, I'm fine. More importantly, we found out that the legendary assassin Yin has managed to infiltrate Crossbell States. We at least managed to get that information out of Cal. I wouldn't say we got it out of him, he just brazenly offered it. Yeah, it didn't seem like he was lying. Also, I don't get the impression that Cal is the one threatening Arc-en-Ciel and Elia. I was thinking the same thing. If that were the case, no way he'd have hinted at his connection to Yin. Then would that mean Yin's actions are not tied to his employer, Heiyu, but rather he's acting on his own accord? We might be out of options if that's the case. Let's assume you're right. That means Cal probably doesn't know Yin's true identity. Sounds like our only option is to catch a legendary assassin then. Unfortunately. If Yin is truly after Elia's life, then this case may be beyond our capabilities. There's no guarantee that we'd be able to apprehend a professional assassin like Yin. That being the case, wouldn't it be better to leave this to headquarters? Well, that's... Wouldn't they not simply look the other way, like they did the incident downtown? I doubt it. Arc-en-Ciel and by extension Elia are incredibly important to the people of Crossbell. Headquarters would definitely take action if her life were in danger. They'd stake their pride on it. That's correct. Oh, it's you again. The rude one. You're with the 1st Investigative Division. I am Alex Dudley. Come with me. Why? Only a fool would discuss information here of all places. Yeah, we kind of are right in front of a crime syndicate. That is a little dumb. And also there's a reporter office like 2 shops up. We don't have any time to waste. Follow me. Understood. Also, are you stalking me? Huh, what the heck's going on all of a sudden? Must be nice to have a super fancy car. What's the matter with all of you? I don't know what you were thinking, waltzing in there like that. Furthermore, you decided to discuss your investigation within earshot of their building. Sorry, sir. You're right, we weren't being careful enough. Well, what's done is done. Well, what? You're going to explain to me what you were babbling on about with Arc-en-Ciel. And how this all relates to your little visit to Heiyu. You better tell me everything you know. What, are you like a die-hard Elia fan? Excuse me? Where the heck is this coming from? It is brazen of you to demand that after showing up so suddenly. I wonder which one of us is truly brazen. The 1st Division has been keeping tabs on Heiyu for over a month already. You're the ones who barged into our investigation without any notice. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you're after Yin too? So you know about Yin, Well, no matter. Start talking and don't leave anything out. I don't trust you, though. We already know that the police and the government are in the pocket of one or both mafias. So why should I trust you with anything? If you don't know, you don't need to know. If you don't comply, I won't hesitate to file a complaint to Sergei over this obstruction of our investigation. How is it an obstruction? I knocked on a door. I didn't tell them anything about what y'all are doing, because I didn't even know y'all were doing anything. Dang it. Alright, fine. However, our investigation is a formal request submitted to the SSS. So we need to stay confidential. I'll be the one to decide that, douche. Out with the details already. This is an order. I don't take orders from you. You are not my boss. You are not Sergei. Fight me. I understand the situation. That smirk. I want to punch him. I didn't think there was anything concrete, but it seems they finally tipped their hand. Are you referring to Yin? Yes, I am. Hayu employed a legendary assassin as a trump card in order to threaten Rivache's influence. The First Division received an anonymous tip with information regarding Hayu. We've been surveying them since. But who would have thought a group of amateurs would stumble onto the scene and give us just the lead we needed? Wow, that almost sounded like a compliment. I would like to inquire as to why you only had Hayu under your surveillance. I am under the impression that your team is leaving Rivache unchecked. What are you implying? She's not implying anything, she's boldly saying it. The First Division already understands Rivache's operating procedures. We're also fully aware of both the incident downtown and how they've used warhounds. Don't think for a second that we haven't kept tabs on the cases you've been getting involved in. And have you done anything to stop them? No, you've just let them go. What? Then why? If we got involved in every little thing they did, there would be no end to it. None of the incidents you took on were anything as serious as murder. They were simply petty crimes. I feel like using dogs to cause serious property damage and bodily harm to the point of making people be hospitalized is a bit serious. It's a bit beyond a petty crime. What do I know? Whatever. Also, they were intending to steal the Sepith agreement from the state for themselves, which would cause like economic collapse for Crossbell. So, detective, what you doing? Do you honestly think we'd put off more important cases to divert our limited personnel to such minor issues? I understand that, but still. Those of us in the First Division are leagues apart from know-nothings like yourselves. We are charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in the city where justice is a constant uphill battle. We are expected to suppress major crimes and protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence agencies. Can you possibly fathom the work that goes into that? I knew it. I always had a feeling. Crossbell's peace and prosperity are hanging by a thread. Yes, and most of the citizens fail to realize it. Sure, it might be popular to read stories on Rivache's ties to the Imperial faction Diet members. Meanwhile, Hayu is in the process of deepening their relationship with the Republican faction. If we allow it to progress any further, they'll be untouchable. Our laws against espionage are lax as well. Agents from foreign intelligence agencies are free to enter and leave however they'd like. Never realized. This is unbelievable. But you're talking Crossbell's already gone 1 foot into the grave. It sounds to me like we need an entire political overhaul and management overhaul. Let's just start over from scratch because the way we do some things like sucks. You cannot just be letting known spies in and out of your country. You should not just be letting crime syndicates freely operate, control our politicians out in the open. We assess how dangerous each case is, and even if we can't solve the root cause of it, we can at least lessen the impact. Handling Yin is nothing more than solving one part of a larger puzzle. We haven't been able to keep a close watch on the case regarding Arc-en-Ciel. Thank you for the valuable information. The First Division will handle it from here. You may return to your usual duties. No. What? The heck is this? After carefully assessing the situation, I've ascertained that Yin is more than a mere legend. Obviously, Heiyu, admitted to using him as an assassin, so duh, he's a real person. We'll be observing Heiyu's movements while protecting Ilia Platier from falling victim to our mysterious assassin. Tell me, would you be able to handle all that? Dang it. Given our lack of resources, it would prove to be difficult. At the very least, I can let you handle contacting Arc-en-Ciel. Make sure you tell them that their case has been transferred to the First Division. See to it that they're given a proper explanation. What an absolute trash individual. What the heck? He just shows up, talks nonsense, takes our case, and then drives off. And in a personal vehicle at that, adding insult to injury. Yeah, didn't they say that those cars are like 700 grand? So the police force can afford to give each member of the First Division a private vehicle that costs minimum 700K, but they can't afford to hire more personnel to help with the manpower issue that man just said they have. Interesting. As frustrated as we all are, I understand where he's coming from. I actually agree with him. The scope of this case has gone way beyond our level of experience. All we can do now is inform the troop and offer our sincerest apologies. Guess you're right. We've run out of options. Hold on, guys. And Lloyd, you're the last person I expected to hear that from. You told us to overcome our barriers. You said, as long as we're together, that no barrier is too high, didn't you? Can you, multiply, Ellie? We are 4 people. What do you want from us? So why? Why are you giving up so easily? Ellie? Whoa there. Where is this coming from? Didn't you already tell us it'd be better to leave it to headquarters? Wait, is that... I did, didn't I? Ellie. I understand. I'm frustrated too, Ellie. I want to do something about it just as much as you do. If you don't want us to give up, then we'll find another way. No, it's all right. I'm sorry, everyone. I think I've just had a rough day is all. Ellie. Well, we did spend our entire day running into one idiot after another. Let's go report the news to Arc-en-Ciel. We can head back to base and relax for a bit after. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Sure, sounds good. Is that okay with you, Ellie? Yes, thank you, everyone. Let's be off to Arc-en-Ciel then. Okay, let's just teleport there. Entertainment district, here I come. Huh? Oh? Oh, what a surprise. Good afternoon, Miss Ellie. Hello, grandfather. Ernest, rather. Did I hear her right? This man is Ellie's grandfather. It's been some time. I'm glad to see you. Looking well. How has work been going? Well, we're still new to this, so there's a lot left for us to learn. But I assure you, I don't intend to bring any shame upon the McDowell name. Oh, Ellie, I've told you before, haven't I? You don't have to worry yourself over things like that. Are these your colleagues by chance? Yes, they are. It's nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm with the CPD's Special Support Section. Tio Plato, how do you do? How's it going? Name's Randy Orlando. Could you at least try to be formal, Randy? This is clearly an important meeting for Ellie. My name is Henry McDowell. It's a pleasure to meet the three of you. I must thank you for taking care of my granddaughter. It's quite the opposite, sir. Ellie's the one that's always looking after us. Mademoiselle's a bona fide genius when it comes to dealing with all the paperwork we gotta go through every day. That does not excuse your utter lack of assistance, Randy. Yeah. Is that so? Well, what is important is that you're content with your post. You know, Miss Ellie, I really think you should make some time to stop by home every once in a while. I'm sorry. I've been hesitant to rely too much on my family since I began living on my own. Even so, don't you... It's fine, Ernest. Ellie wishes to stand by her decision. Listen, dear, continue down the path you've chosen until you're satisfied. I cannot mix business with personal affairs, but know that I will help you out to the best of my ability. I know. Thank you, grandfather. Now then, shall we go, Ernest? I have a meeting with the Business Owners Association next, correct? Yes, sir. It's scheduled for 5 p.m. Now that's one heck of a ride. I knew your family was loaded, Mademoiselle. I wouldn't really... Wait just a second. Whoa there. Lloyd? He said Henry McDowell, right? As in the mayor of Crossbell City? That Henry McDowell? Say what? He is? When I think of it, I do recall seeing that information in the database. Oh dear. Honestly, it's a miracle that you hadn't noticed until now. There was always something about your surname that bothered me, but I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out what it was. The mayor's name must have totally slipped my mind, I guess. And I call myself a detective. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. Besides, my grandfather's position has nothing to do with me. Oh? Anyway, we should hurry and speak with Ilya and the others. We still need to tell them about the First Division taking over the case. Yeah, unfortunately. Yo, Mademoiselle, why do you think your granddad stopped by Arc-en-Ciel? Oh, that? Arc-en-Ciel's first public performance of their new production is being held alongside this year's anniversary festival. I assume he was here for a business meeting regarding that. Okay. Legasp. I think it'd be really hilarious if Rixia was Yin. Because she just kind of appeared out of nowhere and yet is like clearly very talented and has like high martial prowess. But at the same time, she brought us in over the letter, so probably not, but I think it'd be funny. Maybe she's the real Yin and she's annoyed at someone using her name. And that's why she's fine with living in the downtown district. Oh, look. You're back. And just in time, too. That was amazing. You two are incredible. Indeed, I have never experienced anything quite like that. Do you think so? Sounds like if we iron out the kinks, this might become a crowd favorite. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about you wait another moment before the Moon Princess's spin, Rixia? That way, it'll give the Sun Princess just enough time to react in a way that will really capture the audience's hearts. It's perfect. Your dancing isn't the only thing that's amazing. You're going above and beyond to perfect every little part of the performance. Well, I figure if we can do it, we might as well strive for perfection till it's time to perform. But enough about that. Have there been any developments in the investigation? Oh, that's right. Yes, actually. It's exactly good news. What do you mean? All right then. Let me go grab Avon, and then you can fill us in on everything, okay?